y'all, today is Friday, July the 3rd, and we thought we would come on and do a coffee chat. It's been a very long time since we've done a coffee chat.
It only feels, don't even feel normal or something.
I know, it's like we don't even know what to do.
But y'all, I'm going to let Nett do most of the talking on this video this time. So I don't want y'all to feel like, you know, I'm just sitting here quiet, but I'm not going to be quiet because, you know, that's hard for me either way. But I'm just going to let her do all the talking, mostly all the talking.
I know a lot of you already know that Tina's husband, David, passed away on June the 19th. The early morning hours of June the 19th. Our last video was May the 8th, and if you remember, we were on the golf cart in the pasture, and it was kind of a busy day, and David had a doctor's appointment, I believe. I can't really remember, but I'll try to link it. And then he was in a lot of pain, and Tina took him to the emergency room. Well, kind of thought that was just going to be like a kind of routine thing, because he had been to the emergency room several times, and they kind of get him straightened out, and then, you know, come back home.
This has been going on close to a year.
Yeah.
All this trying to find out what was wrong with David. It's been going on for close to a year.
So on that particular day, in that video, David has to get out because he's in so much pain. They're at the doctor's office, and you know, he couldn't at that time go in the doctor into the office. They had to come and get you out in the car. Well, while he was waiting, you know, he started hurting really bad and had to step outside of the car. Well, then, you know, later then Tina took him on to the emergency room because they got home and he was hurting so bad, and she said, well, let's go into the emergency room. And I believe they had called the doctor, and that's what the doctor had said, go to the emergency room.
And it was hard then because, you know, because of this virus, I could not go in with him. I had to sit outside in the car and wait. Right before
that video we did, she got the call that they were admitting him. Well, you know, she couldn't go up there. So, and we really wasn't expecting anything.
No.
Not like the news they got.
No.
I think he was there a few days.
He was there about three or 4 days.
Yeah. Well, while he was in the hospital is when, here's my thing that hurt me, and I know it hurt the family, was he was told, you know, that there was nothing else the doctors could do for him by himself in the hospital. And that's hard, y'all. It's hard anyway, but to hear that by yourself.
And it really upset me. It made me mad. And because David called me and told me, I'm not going to get all in it because I'll cry. Yeah, but David called me and told me that, I can't even tell it. But David called me and told me that there was nothing he could do. They said there was nothing else they could do. So, and I was upset because he said, but they said they're going to let you get permission for you to come in the morning. And I'm like, why couldn't they wait till in the morning to tell him this news when they knew they were, you know? I mean, I just
well, see, even before they told him that, they were getting ready to do a bunch of testing for his gallbladder, because they were still thinking that it was his gallbladder.
Because his gallbladder had quit working
at this time, and so then he got that news. I don't know. When you look back on it, it's like, why couldn't they have found this sooner, way sooner than
6 months
than what it was? But anyway,
that's over. But you know, can't do nothing about that now. But that's what happens to a lot of people, y'all. They go to hospital, they go to have a bunch of tests, they go to doctors, they go to hospitals, and nothing. It's not found. And that's why when they do find it, it's too late. And that's what happened to David.
That's like with our daddy. You know, for months he had congestion and coughing and stuff, and went to the doctor. It was always bronchitis, and then the last part it was pneumonia, and then they wanted to do a CT scan and stuff like that, and by the time they did all these scans, that's when he had a tumor. He had lung cancer, stage 3 lung cancer. So it's like, you know.
But I mean, David he went through so much.
Yeah, he did.
The last year. And they done so many tests, and some of them they did over again and again.
We had done a video, and when they found out he had cancer the size of a quarter, well, they were optimistic that this radiation would slow it down. Of course, it wouldn't cure it, make it go away, but it would slow it down where it wouldn't grow, I guess. And so that's the reason he went in for the radiation. But then after the radiation, they went in. This is when he was in the hospital. I guess he had some more tests done or something, and they said that it had grown. They had got bigger. And then, that was like within just a few weeks. And then within a few weeks after that, it was all over the liver. It had spread like really, really fast. And then that's
you couldn't have a transplant.
Yeah, couldn't have a transplant. I think they did offer chemo, but it wasn't really.
Well, he was going to do that, but then the doctor told him it maybe give him 3 more months, and he's like, he was already sick on his stomach
he was
all
very,
the time.
very, very sick.
Very sick on his, nauseated, and he could not hardly eat. He couldn't even drink water. So he's like, if I, I'm already there, because they told me it'd make him sick. He said, just for 3 more months, he said it won't worth it. So he didn't do any chemo.
Well, it was really fast. It was like that was May. We did our video May 8th. He passed away June the 19th. And
that was fast, yeah.
They put him on palliative care for like a day, wasn't it? It wasn't long.
About a week.
About a week.
About a week. And then after that, they put him on hospice, and then they started coming. I'm telling you what, they are so good.
Yeah,
they were so helpful to him and myself. And but it was hard. It was hard. It was hard on all of us. The last 2 weeks, he was, he's got where he's walking with a walker. He was so weak. He's on a lot of medicine, and the last 2 weeks was really tough. He couldn't hardly walk at all, and that last week, my son stayed with me. So he was there with me. Our son, I don't know why I say my son. Our son stayed with us, and he was a big help. And I slept in the recliner for 6 weeks, right beside his bed in his recliner. I slept there because I just wanted to be right there in case he needed me. And because the bedroom's right there at him, the other little bedroom, but I just felt better there.
He fought hard, y'all.
He did. He
fought to live.
He sure did.
That's what made me cry.
I'm sorry.
But it's okay. But he did. Of course, nobody wants to die. But he right until the end, he gave it his all.
The last 2 days.
And yeah,
is when he kind of give up.
Yeah.
But the main thing that gives me peace is I know he's going to heaven. And that's what counts. That's what matters. So I know he's at peace now with no pain, and he's up there running around, and so that's the good thing. So, and I'm not wanting to make this here video real all sad. So,
well, it's part of our life, and we know that, like I had said on, I think it was on Facebook or somewhere, that y'all have followed his journey. Y'all followed him when all this stuff started happening last year sometime. It's hard. Period. Death is hard. Period. And I was thinking when all this was happening, how many people we have lost in our family just within the last 5 years. And it's like, and a lot of it was cancer. A lot of it was cancer. A few of them was cancer, and then some were just other things. But we were talking yesterday that our daddy died in 2015, July 2015. Then our uncle died, which was our daddy's brother. He died in 2017. Then our cousin Tammy, she died in 20...
And she was young.
Yeah, she was young. She died in 2018. No, 2019. Yeah, she died last year.
Yeah.
Because this year, I think, made a year. Yeah. And then, Earl's mama died.
Just this year is what happened.
This year, Earl's mama died, and then a week later, one whole week later, to be exact, his granddaddy passed away. And then, now David. And it's like...
And then my other sister, her father-in-law passed away. Yeah. And then how many weeks was it?
It wasn't long.
A week or two, his mama passed away.
Her mother-in-law.
Her mother-in-law passed away. So my brother-in-law lost his mom and daddy within a week or two.
So.
And then my Aunt Bonnie, my daddy, sister passed away this year. And my other mama's Kay, her sister passed away this year. And then David. So we've had a lot just this year too.
Yeah.
And
just this year. But I'm just saying within a 5-year span, it's like...
That's life.
Yeah.
You have to deal with it. It's like I told everybody.
It's still hard.
I've lost David. There's nothing I can do about it. I've got, you know, and I've been saying, I feel like I can't. I'm not supposed to laugh. I feel like I'm not supposed to be going out enjoying my life now because David's gone and he can't. But you know, I have to go on living.
Life goes on.
And I know David would want me to. So that's why we went ahead and decided, because I didn't know when to start back. Because we wanted to start back our videos. And David loved them. So I didn't know when to start it back. So we decided maybe it would help me out to go ahead and start it back and help us all both out. To go ahead and start back and get back to trying to laugh and carry on, you know, for David. You know, because I believe he would want us to. I know he would. So that's what we're doing today. Well, we're crying right now. We're going to be laughing in a few minutes, hopefully. I want to thank everybody for all your prayers, your thoughts, your sweet comments. I really do. It meant a lot to me.
And the cards.
And the cards. It meant a lot to me. It meant a lot to my family. It helped me through it, and I appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
So now we'll get on talking about something else. First of all, we'll show us our cups. There's our cups, y'all. I bought these at the Dollar General.
Aren't they pretty?
They are the cutest things. They have a beach scene. Mine does.
We were talking about this morning. What are we going to drink? Because it's
it's too hot.
It's 1,000 degrees outside.
And you know I love me some coffee.
I can't drink any coffee this morning, Tina.
Mine's a beach scene, and Nett's is pineapples and
flip flops.
Flip flops. Oh, mine's a beach scene.
You know what? I think they're switched. Flip flops goes with the beach, and the pineapple goes with the pineapple.
Yeah, we put on the wrong lid after we put water in them.
Well, it's all right.
It's all right, y'all.
Well, anywho, how are y'all doing? Let us know in the comments how y'all doing. How you getting along with this? You know, this stuff that's going on around the world.
I can tell you, I'm about tired of it.
I've had my bake. Now, I'm about ready to get on, you know, with everything. If anybody wants to know, we're in phase 2. We have been in phase 2. It was last week, the governor had announced that we're going to stay in phase 2 for another 3 weeks because our numbers are going up. Mm-hmm. We had the restaurants, is what I'm trying to say. The restaurants just started opening up. The restaurants will open up, I think, in phase 2 where you could go in and dine in. So that has started. And but now, just last week, it's been a mandate that we have to wear a mask. I don't know how you feel about masks. I mean, there's so many people on one side, the other. I don't really have an opinion. Here's my thing. This is all I'm going to say, and this is all we're going to talk about this. If you want to, here's what I say. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you don't want to wear a mask, don't wear a mask. You know, you do you, boo. That's all I say. Because you see all this on Facebook, all this bicker back and forth, what people think you should do or what you shouldn't do and all that. I'm like, do your own thing. You know, if you want to wear one, then fine. If you don't, fine. But don't belittle me because I wear one or I don't wear one. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody do their own thing.
That's right.
That's all I'm going to say about that. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm about sick of seeing it on Facebook.
I'm sick of seeing it, and I'm sick of hearing it.
I'm sick of everybody putting their opinion out there, what other people want to do. You do what you want to do. Now, move on. I was going to tell y'all something. While all this was going on with David, you know, it worried me, of course, and upset me, and then, I don't know, I'm just trying to explain to y'all how I am. When things bother me or worry me, you know, a lot of people eat.
That's me. I have gained weight.
Emotional eating, is that what it's called?
It's stressful. I'm stressed. I'm a stress eater.
When I'm stressed out,
I've probably gained 20 pounds.
No, you haven't. You wore short yesterday. You said you lost weight.
Well, for some reason, but when I was looking after him, he was sick at home and all, I ate just, you know, and then afterwards, I have not been that hungry. Okay,
well, I'm not like that. I'm not a stress eater or emotional eater or whatever. Okay, when things bother me or I'm worried over something or if I can't get something off my mind, I have to stay busy. I do something all the time.
I was like that.
It's like I go, and my body, oh my gosh, my body is... I was almost wore out, feels like, because I'm non-stop. I said all that to say this, that during all this, I ripped up every one of my bushes in my front yard. Every single one of them. Ripped them out of the ground. And it's those nandinas or whatever. We've been here 20 years, so they've been in the ground for 20 years. Okay, so rip every one of them up. Use your old strut, rip them up. It's
like she said, though, when things is going wrong, like with David, and on her sitting around worried about David and worried about me and all that, she just had to stay busy.
Yeah, I can't sit around and like, I ain't gonna say sulk, that's not the word, but I can't sit around and dwell on it.
That's what I do.
I can't dwell on it because I just can't. Because if you're ever been, and I know she has, but if you've ever been in like depression, you know, those are, I'll speak for myself because I have had depression a few years ago and anxiety and stuff. I could let myself sit there. I could, just like about my daddy dying. I could lay in the bed all day long and not ever get out. I mean, I could have. That's how I felt. And when I feel those feelings coming on, I have to do something. Because I don't want to get like that. I don't want to get down like that.
And that's the best thing to do. That's the right thing to do.
So when I get overwhelmed with stuff, with feelings, or the way I'm feeling, or I'm sad, and I don't know what to do with all that, instead of just sitting down, laying all down in, I have to do something.
So
and
she ripped the bushes.
So I ripped the bushes up. So, well, what should you...
Don't you know they don't live that dead, go buy more bushes.
But y'all, I have been wanting to do this for a long time. I really have. We've had these Nandinias or whatever, and they're alright. I mean, you know.
That's what she wanted at first, but she wanted something different. So
but they were cheap.
Yeah.
You know, they were cheaper 20 years ago. So I can't tell you what kind of bush I got. What have I got? Japanese?
I don't know, but they're pretty.
I can't remember the name of them, y'all. When we built the house, we went a long time without bushes. Well, then Mama wanted some bushes around her house, so we all went shopping and we all got the same kind of bushes. Okay, so we put them all around the house. Landscaping things and all that stuff. Okay. Bricks and stuff, you know. Well, I haven't really liked them from the get-go, but I'm like, I gotta have some type of a bush. And so we got those, like I said, they were cheap.
Mama liked them.
Mama liked them.
They were the reddish
really
tint. They were the reddish tint kind of bush.
They're pretty in the fall because they turn a little reddish, you know, I think.
Yeah.
Because they're green now. Okay. Not a bad bush, but I just don't like them all around my house. So anyway, ripped them up. And I got these bushes, and I think it's a Japanese holly, but I don't know. I'm not even going to say because I don't even know. I don't even know what kind of bush they are. But anyway, we got those. We went to the place here in town, a nursery, whatever. And we were out there. I'm going to tell you this funny story. So we're out there, and the owner of the nursery, she knew we looked kind of lost and confused. Earl has always liked azalea bushes.
David did too.
Well, that's what he wanted around our house. And I'm like, I like them, but I don't want them all around the house.
Well, not only that, they don't bloom but a certain little small amount of time.
To me, I think they're pretty, like, you know, I don't know how they are, but I'm not a gardener like that. I'm not good at some of that. So I didn't know what would look good. So we asked her. She comes over, she said, y'all look lost, like you don't really know, you know, what you want. And we were like, no. I said, we have ripped up our Nandinia bushes. We don't want them anymore. I said, so I want something that goes around the house. Earl was like, what do you, he was looking at azalea bushes. He said, what do people put around their houses? You know, what type of bushes? And she said, not azalea bushes. It was funny, you had to be there. But it was funny when she said that, not azalea bushes. I was so glad she said that too, because I did not want that all around.
I know, you know, David's mama had them all down the side of his house. And they were pretty when they were bloomed.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't get them.
She showed us. And y'all, she went out there in this place. She took her foot and drew. We showed her a picture of our house. We called Tina and told her to take a picture of our house, send it to us. So she drew our house, front of our house, on the ground with her foot. And she told her, all right, give me that bush, give me that bush, give me that bush. And then we went and got bushes and we put it all around that line she had drew for us out there. And people trying to shop and everything.
That was nice of her to take up that time now.
Position them. She told us how many feet apart, where to put whatever. Well, then she said in our corner, because you know in our house we got 2 corners. And I've always wanted something to come up in those corners a little high. Well, she said, that bush right there or this bush? She said, but I like that one better because it's more yellow. And I don't know the name of it. Anyway, I got them in the corner of the house. You know, the yellow things. They're really cute. And then she said, then if you wanted to later, you could come out in front of your bushes and put monkey grass. You know, kind of like layer it. So, but then about 3 weeks later, I went and I got some monkey grass.
It looks really good, y'all.
I think it looks good.
Me and David, we were going to have a front porch built. And, you know, everything happened with David, so we had to wait. So he wanted me to make sure I had my porch. So I'm fixing, I think this coming week, they'll get started on my porch, and I'm excited. And I want to go get these bushes. I like what she has. I want to go get that and do that around my porch later on.
Y'all probably have them around your house. They're very popular. You go riding around. I'm like, oh, those those are those bushes we got, you know. They get like 3 foot wide, 3 foot tall, and I'm assuming you may have to like trim them up or something. I don't know, I guess whatever you want. But in our backyard, in the corner of our yard, I had 3 rose bushes, and they grew big. They grew big like trees. Because I didn't tend to them.
She didn't trim them.
I didn't tend to them. Y'all, and then a real tree started popping up in it. So, before all that stuff with the front yard, I went back there and I started cutting all that stuff down. I got me some new hedge trimmers and stuff and started cutting all that stuff down, cleaned that up. I went to Mama's, I trimmed up all her bushes and got all her grass out of her stuff, because a lot of things have just been left because it just had. Getting the grass out of all the bushes and all that stuff.
Our son is off of work this week from July 4th. So we decided, since he was off of work, it'd be the best time to just go through his daddy's stuff, you know. And that way he can take whatever he wants home. Instead of waiting and dragging it out. And we felt like it'd be harder to drag it out.
It would, because we just did my daddy's a year ago. Because Mama didn't want to do anything with anything. And I didn't pressure her to, but it was hard. So
I said, well, since he's off, it's the best time, and if that's what he wants to do, that's what we'll do. So we got in the bedroom there, and we went through the closet and everything, and he took right much stuff himself. And so we got that done. So now, Annette felt like, because she did this for Mama, she went through Mama's house and changed curtains and redone.
I redone everything because Mama had a hard time going back home. And I had a hard time going in there because, you know, my daddy died at home. And I had a hard time going back in there after he had passed away, just because everywhere you looked, that's all you saw. And I was like, well, let's change things around. Let's change the living room around. Let's get some new curtains. You know, let's get some new stuff where it make it easier for her. And I don't know if that's right or wrong, but that seemed to help. And so
she suggested, you know, why don't we do that if that's what I want to do?
If she wanted to do
And so after me and Anthony, like I said, went through that all day with stuff, we done that. And that's what she's been doing all weekend. She has worked her butt off. And my daughter helped the first 2 days, Monday and Tuesday. And now she's finishing it up. And we've got new curtains, new bedspread, new...
maybe we'll show you once it's all done.
Once it's all done, we'll get some pictures and show you what we've done. But, you know, and it has helped because, see, David died in the bedroom. So, and that's all I saw afterwards. Every time I went to where the washing dryer is, that's it. And so, now I have a real pretty flowery bedspread on it with some pretty curtains, and it looks like a whole totally different room. It has helped me. It does help. So she's been working her butt off, y'all. While I'm still here at Mama's in the morning, she's at my house, just a doing and a cleaning, and Lord, she's done a deep cleaning, y'all, and it needed it because I have not done anything the last 6 weeks.
You ain't been able to.
I have not been able to. So it's just been, she done a deep clean. Today our other sister Timmy Jo's picking me up at 10 o'clock this morning. And she wants to spend a day with me and go help me find a few things like I need.
She's going to do some organizational
stuff. Annette, she's the deck. I'm not. You know,
I'm not good at decorating.
She's helped me think about what I need. Though.
Oh yeah, we got a list.
I got a list, y'all. I need some baskets for under my sink, bathroom, kitchen sink, and over my washer dryer.
She'll have like any kind of organizational stuff.
I'm not. So she's helping me get organized. And so I have me a list, and she's going to help me go pick out some stuff while we're out today, so we're going shopping. And probably get a bite to eat. So she's picking me up at 10, and while I'm gone enjoy myself, Nett's going to be at my house trying her best to finish up and surprise me when I get home. It's upside down right now.
It's upside down, yes.
She's done a lot of deep cleaning and got my bedroom and bathroom about done, but other than that, the rest of the house.
Okay. Where we live at, the way our houses are positioned, I don't know if you have this problem or not where you're at or not. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do, but the way the sun sits sometimes.
Oh, yes.
Lord, it warps your blinds. Well, Tina, in where her house, it's the blinds that come with the house. So they're cheap. But they're the wide blinds. They're cheap. But the sun has just warped them really bad. Okay, so we're taking those down. We got new blinds. I got her some new blinds the other day when I went to Walmart. I said, I'm going to go ahead and pick them up while we're here.
I love them.
Right now, she's just doing like the mini blinds until later.
With the string?
Just later. No, there's no string.
Oh, I'm talking about what I had before was had the string.
Yeah, but I mean they're mini blinds. They're not like the 2-inch or whatever blind. So, I can't put blinds up. Earl hates to put a blind up. Hey, Anthony does too. Yeah. So you have to think, we don't have any men to help us put these blinds up, okay? So I'm like, I want to see if I can do it. You know, sometimes I really put a lot of confidence in myself that I can do things.
She gives it a try though.
I do give it a try. I dropped.
I picked
screws,
up,
nails, everything.
Picked up.
I tried my best. I said, I'm going to put this blind up in her bedroom. I said, because I'm not going to ask Earl to do it. Earl hates it. He hates it.
And they get, you know how men, if they can't do something, they get all mad, kneel, and all that.
He despises to put up a blind. So I said, I'm going to try my best. And Anthony's already done said he won't put a blind up. So I said, well, I'm going to try to do this. Got in there, and I finally got that blind down. That took forever to get the blind that was up there down. Got it down. So I'm up there and I'm like, I don't know how to do this. I'm not good with a drill. So I say, Tina! I said, bring me a nail and a hammer. She bring me a nail and a hammer.
I was the go-getter.
So I sat there and I went ahead and made me a hole. Right way, wrong way, I do not know. But I could not get that screw to go in there with a drill. It was too hard. I said, well, let me start me a hole with a nail. So I could nail it up there, take the nail out. I said, hand me a screw. We dropped it about 10,000 times. Anyway, I got it up there and finally could get the thing to work. It took about an hour and a half, probably.
It sure did.
But it's up there. Anyway, Tina got a phone call, so we had to stop. So I don't know where I left off at, but we're talking about those blinds. And I got the one blind hung up. She's got 6 windows, I believe.
Well, so funny. It took about an hour to get one blind up. Yeah. I didn't want to throw that in.
About an hour and a half.
Hour and a half to get that one blind up.
But it is up.
It's up.
And it is up good.
Y'all, and she got me that kind.
You can pull down and push up. When you pull it down, it's not moving, y'all. It's in there.
I look from the outside, and it looks so much better on my window. It makes my windows look the whole house looks so much better.
Also stained our back porch. You know, we have a screen-in porch, you know that. And then we have another deck, I guess. It's the deck that went to the pool. We still have that. So for the last 3 weekends, well, before David passed away, we were working on that, staining that, getting it stained. And then last weekend we finished it up. So yeah, and we're pressure washing. We hadn't finished yet. We haven't done the back of the house because we had to do that before we stained it.
Well, now Earl works so late in the evening, so they try to do everything on the weekend. Y'all, and they mow all this grass, and they even been good enough since David's not been able to for how long, a year or two. He's been with his back out too before all this other stuff. They do all my yard work. And weed eating and mowing. I have a lawnmower.
I told you need to get that thing fixed.
I'm going to try to check it out and see. I've never drove one. I've never rode one, y'all.
Our neighbor can,
I'm going to see if he can fix it and see what I need for that lawnmower. And I'm going to try to help cut the grass because I think I would enjoy that.
I love to cut grass, and when it's not so hot. Now, last week it was so hot, but I know this sounds silly, but it's relaxing to me.
Well, I believe it would be relaxing to me.
I get out there, and I don't know,
And David would be so tickled to know that if I got that lawnmower fixed and I was out there, he'd probably get a good little laugh out of it. He'd out there cutting grass.
Y'all, we took 2 truckloads of trash to the dump. Y'all take y'all's trash to the dump. It stinks. It is rotten. I gagged yesterday. I had to dry heaves.
And
I want to throw up.
The person that sits out there, he's going to talk about eating cantaloupes. And I'm thinking, oh my God.
He said a good old sweet cantaloupe would be good
with some salt.
And I said, Tina, get in the truck, baby, because it stinks.
I mean, he was talking, I was scared that my mouth scared a fly gonna go in it. But it's rotten out there. It is rotten. Stinks. I can't hardly stand it. Wait till we get all that trash.
Earl normally takes our trash off. But I said, truck, I can't take it. I gag. So we get out. And I'm trying to be in a hurry. Okay, he won't care on what you got there behind you. He's like,
he's real nice and free.
Real nice. Yeah, I ain't picking on him. He's real nice, but it's like I don't want to sit there and carry on conversation. He's like, who you got there behind you? You better watch out for her. Talking about Tina. So I get in the back of the truck and I'm handing Tina some stuff that I can't toss over. And I mean, the whole while I wanted to just throw up. I mean, I was going. And so we picked up this thing, and he's like, because they have different sections for different stuff, and I'm like, can this go in there? And he said, what did he say? He said, he was picky. He's like, I don't care what you do with it.
Yeah, we just threw it in there.
He was being funny.
Yeah.
But then we had an old vacuum cleaner, and that could go in there. So
you had to go around.
We go all around, but it didn't stink. It didn't smell over there. So.
Right. But it's a stinking place to dump. But of course it's gonna stink. But I don't know how. I would not want that job. That's all I got to say. I would not want that job to sit there in that.
I appreciate those that do have those kinds of jobs because we got to have a place to take our trash.
I do.
But that place, I mean, we left. I said, looks like they can make that smell a little better.
But think about it, y'all. It's trash.
It's trash.
But no, y'all, we went through everything in my house, and a lot of that was mine.
We threw away.
I threw a lot of stuff.
I said, if you haven't worn it or used it in the last year, you need to chunk it.
And it's the truth, because I'm bad to. I am
half
very,
of that stuff.
I'm saved.
She hasn't used in the last 3 years since she's moved over there.
I just save a lot. I'm one of these. Maybe I'll wear it, or maybe I'll use it. And I thought this time I was just gun ho about no. I'm getting rid of it, and that's what I did, and I'm glad I did. Now I've got more room in my house. But so she's worked hard, so she's going to be over there today, and I can't wait to when I get home to see what it's going to look like. I'm excited. Well, she's good to me, y'all. She's good to me.
Oh, she's good to me too.
I don't do things like that.
I told Earl the other day. I said, because I want to paint my bathroom, a little bathroom, and I said, I'm going to ask Tina to come over and help me paint the bathroom.
And y'all, I can.
I'm picking.
I can, though.
I'm a sloppy painter.
But I'm going to tell you what, I don't know how much paint will be on me and the wall because I've never really painted. You know, I had thought about I wouldn't mind painting my bathroom.
I have. You can't. That's wallpaper.
Oh.
Not wallpaper, but it's like manufactured. I would not. That looks good. Okay. Yours looks good. Listen, y'all. I mean, you probably can. I mean, I'm pretty sure if somebody know what they're doing, you probably could. But I will leave it alone. Wait, what was I saying? I've painted this whole house. My entire house, I have painted. Earl hates to paint. The only part I didn't paint is the steep part of our living room. I couldn't reach it, of course, even with the biggest ladder I have. Earl had to get in there and do that. But it looks good though to me to be her painted. It looks good to me. Y'all, her room's like her bedroom in here is just a craft room. It's a pretty light blue. Like a Carolina blue.
Carolina blue, and it looks really pretty. Mm-hmm. And then in our other rooms, it's like that. What color is that? It's not a tan. I don't know what color it is painted.
They call it khaki.
Khaki. I love that color.
That's all over the house except for my bedrooms. My bedrooms and my other bathrooms are different.
What's that? Can't remember.
Well, my bedroom and my master bath are like a. I forgot what color they called it, but it's a green, not a green, but it's like.
It's a pretty green.
I don't know what they call it. Mm-hmm. It's not green like green.
Like green grass or nothing.
It's like.
Or hunter green.
It's nothing like that. I don't have tea.
But anyway, it's pretty. It looks really good. So, I got to stretch my legs out, y'all.
I guess we're going to be back.
Y'all, we on the floor. Do you know how hard that is for me to get on the floor? I hate to tell Nett, she's going to have to pick all this up and get me up off the floor.
I guess we'll go ahead and end our coffee chat here. It was great to be back. It seems good to be back and to see y'all, or see y'all. Not really see y'all, but y'all see us. Hey. Yeah,
it's good to be back, y'all. It's good to be back on the video, doing our videos. I missed it.
Yeah, we've missed y'all. It's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and happy 4th of July this weekend. Let us know what your plans are if you have any. We don't have any because we can't really go anywhere much. The beaches are open, but we hear not. I mean, I'm not going.
I'm not going
to the beach.
I'm not going to go right now.
But anyway, we don't really have any plans. I mentioned that June 17th, Erwin and I celebrated our 25th anniversary.
That's a big one. But y'all, they weren't able to get out and do anything because she was with Mama and I was with David.
Mm-hmm.
So this weekend, I don't know what they're going to do. But I'm going to stay with Mama all weekend so they can get out and do it.
I asked her last week, I said, can you be with Mama Friday, Saturday, Sunday, day and night, so Earl and I can do whatever. Mm-hmm. We planned, we probably going to go out to eat somewhere, like a little fancy restaurant. Mm-hmm. And then, I don't know what else we'll do. We're not
they're just going to spend the time, but she won't have to, have a mind on Mama. I'll be there to take care of her the whole weekend. So, yeah, they're going to kind of celebrate their birthday. They're going to celebrate their anniversary. Because the 25th is a big anniversary.
It is.
It is.
A lot of people don't make it to the 25th
like 50th,
anniversary.
They shortened it. Nowadays, you're lucky to make it.
One.
the way people are now and things. But,
okay, y'all. We're going to leave you with our one last thought. Today is July the 3rd. It says stop and smell the roses. Can't see that, it's too bright. to stop and smell the roses. Alright, go out, make it a great Friday. Have a great weekend. We love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye, y'all.